Hey Earthlings, welcome to another video. Sorry I'm late a day, but you know, as the great wizard Gandalf says, a wizard is never late nor early, he arrives exactly when he intended to. So, technically, I'm not late, you're late. Anyway, let's get into today's video. So today I want to talk about my favorite magic tricks that are performed in movies that are about magicians or magic tricks or stuff like that. So it's stuff that I would want to replicate if I could do it, as in if I A, had the budget, and B, we weren't in a global pandemic where you can't go and do pretty much anything else. So the three movies I'm going to talk about today are The Prestige, The Illusionist, and the first Now You See Me movie. Definitely not in that order. The first one we're going to talk about is the Now You See Me movie, and this is the one I had the most problems picking the actual trick I would want to replicate, because the first trick of the movie and the last trick of the movie are kind of my favorite, and when it comes to ease of performance and ease of setup and budget necessary, one of them is way easier to perform than the other. Anyway, so the main character just does this to the camera, the spectator remembers one of those playing cards, and then he turns around, massive apartment building behind him, and the lights are turned on so it matches the playing card. I believe it was the Seven of Diamonds, if I'm not mistaken. You should correct me in the comments. People love doing that, right? Anyway, that's one of the two tricks in the movie I really enjoy. If I had the choice, I think I would do the second one, but now thinking about it, I'm pretty sure both of them would require quite a big budget. So with the first trick, yeah, I would just need to find somebody with a building, I guess, and just get them to talk to everybody in the building to put the lights on in a specific way so I can have this card reveal. Doable, but I guess a bit harder, and I don't feel it's more of a budget thing, it's more of a who you know thing, you know? So if you know anybody that owns apartment buildings or something like that, let me know. That'd be a cool trick to do for a video, I guess. But the last trick of the actual movie that I really would want to replicate is when they just walk up towards the edge, they jump off, and now they're turning into cash, which is super cool visually. And I think it would freak people out. Obviously, I wouldn't do cash because that's just a waste. I'd probably just turn into coffee vouchers or something. Just something a bit useful so people can still be like, yeah, I'll have a coffee, you know? But yeah, let me know what your favorite trick is from Now You See Me, and if you'd be able to replicate one of the tricks from the movie, which one would you replicate? Okay, so the second movie I'm going to talk about quickly is The Illusionist. And definitely, again, one of my favorite movies when it comes to magicians. And my favorite trick from the movie is definitely by far the portrait trick. Now, there's a scene in the movie where the Crown Prince gets the magician to perform in front of his friends. And he does a really cool trick with his sword, with the Crown Prince's sword. It's sort of like a Thor type of situation where he puts the sword on the ground and then nobody can move it except for the Crown Prince, which is very cool. But the main trick I really enjoy and I would love to replicate is the portrait of the king trick. In the same scene, he has a blank canvas on stage and he just starts painting, I guess, with nothing, and then the king's head portrait appears on the canvas and it looks fantastic. Obviously, I don't care if they achieved it with CGI or whatever. I don't care what the methodology is. I just want to replicate that same thing. So if you're a magician or even a non-magician, and if you have ideas about this, please let me know, because I want to replicate this trick. It's one of my favorite tricks of all time. And the last trick is from the movie The Prestige. And again, one of my favorite ones. Definitely go watch it. Nolan is just killing it with this one. But the main trick I want to perform from this movie is actually the main trick of the movie. The teleporting man trick. So if you know somebody that looks like me, or if you are somebody that does look like me, okay, get in touch so we can do that trick together. Even on Zoom, I'd probably freak people out. But imagine in real life, just you go in for a meeting, you go out one door, you come through the other door. People would freak out. I probably wouldn't even use it for shows. I just use it to get shows. I'd freak people out in meetings and Zoom calls and stuff. Oh, so much potential. But yeah, let me know what your favorite trick from The Prestige is, because there's a bunch of stuff happening in the movie, and the teleporting man is definitely by far one of my favorite, because it drives the movie as well. And I also feel it's one of those things where the general audience, even if they haven't seen the movie, I think they might know that a teleporting man situation has a duplicate, as in, you know, somebody that looks similar to you or really looks like you or stuff like that. But at the same time, I think if I would perform it, people would be of two minds. They'd probably be like, oh, he probably has a duplicate, but I can't see one, so thus it can't be one. I think it's that the thoughts just kind of fight with each other, and it doesn't let you settle unless you actually know for sure 100%. Because that's the whole thing about the movie, right? They constantly fight and bicker because they don't know that the other one is using the same method, really. So I feel that would affect an audience of people as well, so it would be interesting. But yeah, this was the video. Thank you so much for coming back and watching another video. Don't forget to leave it a like, leave a comment, go back, watch some more videos if you're new at this. Obviously, if you're new, please consider subscribing. I want to grow this channel as much as I can so I can show you guys more magic and stuff. Also, if you want to go into the description, I got some t-shirts on Teespring. Go click that. And I also have a Patreon where I post one extra video a week, and you get these videos early as well. So if you want to go and contribute to that, it's only £3 a month. So hopefully that won't be too bad for you. But yeah, if you don't want to do any of that, at least come back every week and have a look at another video, I guess. Thanks for coming back this week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.